Hi everyone, welcome back to episode 4 of the Southern Scouser Football Manager career. Just a quick update, if you've missed the first few, check on my channel for the last 3 episodes. I've managed to sign Erling Haaland. I've won pretty much every game so far. This is the fixture list that we've had. It's only that draw with Slavia Prague that was the only really disappointment so far. Other than that, it's been a pretty faultless start to the Premier League campaign through the Carabao Cup. Couple of rounds there, and yeah, Champions League wise, difficult start to our group really. Slavia Prague 1-1 draw, Leipzig and Shakhtar to come, so you'd think 5 more games to pretty much turn that around. But the next game is at home against Leicester in the Premier League, so a few different changes here. Robertson did need a bit of a rest. Haaland also has a little bit of a knock, not quite ready to return just yet, and Sadio Mane as well, similarly returning to fitness pretty soon, but not quite ready for this game. In terms of the outs, you can see is a nice long lengthy list. Chamberlain, Jones, Gomez, Van Dijk, Thiago and Keita all currently unavailable. Not really any of them due back particularly quickly. The fastest, obviously, I mean, Keita's due back from COVID within the week, but Gomez and Jones are still about 3 to 4 weeks away. So yeah, let's get straight into this Premier League tie, and fingers crossed we can continue that amazing run that we've been on. Leicester obviously a really good side in the Premier League this season in real life. Let's see what they're like in the virtual world. Some good form from us, and yeah, Vardy, Barnes, they've got some good pace in there. Maddison and Tielemans as well are very strong in that midfield, and other than Fuchs, the back four is pretty good too. Hopefully that's where we can get at them. A little bit of lack of pace, I would say, probably in there with Fuchs. Let's see. So an early ball from Trent. Nice work from Henderson and Shaqiri. Recycled by Matip and Milner in there at left back, covering in. We do really need to strengthen in that area. And it's a great goal from Jota. What a start to this Football Manager career we're having. Absolutely fantastic start. And a great beginning to episode 4. Diego Jota just found some space on his right foot. No one closed him down. It's a great finish. What a start. And again, Liverpool off to winning ways. Even without the likes of Haaland, Mane, Robertson, all missing from this team. Next goal is big, I think. If we get another one, I think that could be really strong position to be in. Is that a penalty? Oh, it's going to be close. Shaqiri is taken down right on the edge. It's whether or not he was on the line. I think it's going to be a free kick. Oh, he's given a pen. It must have just been inside. James Milner's going to take the penalty as he's playing. Always good from the spot, usually. Oh, and he buries it. James Milner, 2-0 up after 20 minutes. Incredible stuff. Milner, I remember scoring a really important penalty in this game. The year we won the league. I think it was 1-1 at the time, and that was for the winner. But sort of like 94th minute, absolutely ice cool. The old cross the arm celebration. Brings back memories of that fantastic day. But now Liverpool, I mean, Milner's second of the season, both penalties. Salah is our penalty taker when Milner's not in the team, which obviously he's not every week, but when Milner's there, let him take those pens all day long. Fantastic start for Liverpool. Can we get to half-time with a 2-0 lead? Leicester have shown nothing in this game so far. It's a great ball from Henderson. It's Mo Salah. And really, it should have been free, and the game should have been dead and buried. A couple of times this season, Salah's been one-on-one and hit the, missed the target. Oh dear. Still in the balance if Leicester get the next goal. It's a great save from Alisson. Harvey Barnes, I think was on the cusp of an England call-up before that injury he picked up, which is a real shame. I think he would have had a good shout for that squad in the Euros this summer, but yeah, he's just he's picked up an injury at just the wrong moment, isn't he? Maddison similarly. Another player. I mean, even Justin, I think, might have been knocking on the door. He'd been brilliant until he picked up that horrific injury. So if we can get to 2-0 half-time, fingers crossed we can get one more. Just don't concede. It's a good ball from Alisson. It's a good play. Salah, it's a great challenge. Work it back now with Wijnaldum and Milner. Leicester clear their lines. It looks like half-time is approaching. Oh, Wijnaldum steals in for Tielemans. Salah! Again! Misses the target. not having as great a day in at the office in front of goal. Mo Salah potentially might want to try shuffle him around a bit, maybe get Jota through the middle if Salah keeps on missing. He's not having a good day. I still feel we need that third goal with Football Manager. Momentum is huge. If Leicester get one, I could see them getting two, but if we was to get the third, I think that would be game over. So we're approaching the hour mark. Fabinho hoovering up as he does. Henderson box to box into Salah. Can he find someone again? Wasteful in front of goal. I don't really want to have to use Haaland and Robertson if I don't have to. Mane as well, purely because they're not quite fit. They all kind of just need a rest. It depends what happens next. Oh God, it's Barnes again, but Alisson equal to it. Jota, come on Salah, surely you got to put one in. Down the wing to Shaqiri, he's picked that up lovely. It's another good tackle. Wes Morgan on at the back for Leicester. Liverpool's really struggling now with fitness. You can see the whole 11 are starting to get pretty tired. Hopefully we've not got a game in a few days' time. Hopefully we can have a few days rest. But at least we'll have 3 or 4 fresh players off the bench for next time. Henderson again cuts in well. Mo Salah. I don't feel it's enough to start weakening the side at this stage. Leave it as it is for now. Some nice play, but limiting the ball to possession in their half at the moment. So it's really good pressing from Liverpool, and Henderson sprays it out lovely to Milner. Ooh, cuts inside on his right foot. Decent effort. Leicester still knocking on the door though, and there it is. It is Wes Morgan with the finish. The veteran, the captain of the title-winning team, gets his Leicester side back within 1 goal, and Liverpool really starting to hang on a bit here. I did say if they got one, I could feel the second one. Fingers crossed that doesn't happen. Liverpool looking really leggy. We always needed that third goal, I felt. Here's Jota. Can he make something of it? Ugh, gets it in, but high ball to short players, never ideal. Henderson. It's a good play from Trent to Salah. It must be, it is! Mo Salah finally gets the goal. Massive, massive moment in this game. That should be the 3 points. The ball from Henderson to Trent was absolutely sublime. Lays it off to Salah first time, who puts it in the bottom corner. What a fantastic, well-worked goal from Liverpool. Oh, it was hairy for a few moments there, but 5 minutes after Leicester come back into that game, Salah finally gets his goal. He should have had 3. It's another good ball from Henderson. It's Salah again, and he's doubled his tally, and it's now 4-1 in a game that looks very, very one-sided. But it was far from that. Henderson absolutely running the show at the moment. What a player he is. Unreal vision. It's going to be great to be able to bring in the likes of Thiago as well into this team. And Salah again sneaks in for a hat-trick. What has happened there? It's a right mix-up at the back from Leicester. Fuchs with the throw-in. Into Morgan. Completely misses the ball. Oh, he's undone all his good work. And Mo Salah goes from should have got a hat-trick to did get a hat-trick. And absolutely unbelievable stuff at Anfield. Are Leicester going to get one back? They are. What a crazy end to the game. It's all Brighton to make it 5-2. Pretty much from kickoff. Liverpool, that high line, they all moved up, and old Brighton beat the trap, and yeah, found himself with a great shooting opportunity. 5-2. What a crazy game of football. Phil, if you're watching, I hope you enjoyed this one. And there you go, 5-2. Liverpool maintain their 100% record in the Premier League. 6 wins from 6. Smash Leicester as the run goes on. And next up is Leipzig in the Champions League. Join me then. Hi everyone, welcome back. And we are ready to play Leipzig in the second Champions League group stage game. We're really struggling with fitness. I've had to make quite a few changes to that winning team against Leicester. Matip has had to drop out for Davies. Henderson for Milner. I've also had to drop out Salah. Haaland's back though, and Shaqiri has dropped out for Sadio Mane. So not too bad there, but you can see here Fabinho, Wijnaldum and Trent are all really looking for rest. So if I can bring them off in this game, I will. But really, after that draw in the first game of the group, we do really need a positive result, especially at home in this second fixture. So if we can get some kind of lead, I will most likely be making changes, and Wijnaldum, Trent and Fabinho will be the three I sacrifice. Obviously, Champions League we do get 5 subs as well, so that does help, but I don't really have 5 options on the bench really that I can use. Tsimikas is only 45 minutes of action, couple of keepers, Phillips, Woodburn and Matip does need a rest as well, so we'll see what we can do. But that's a great start. Trent into Jota. Does it count? It should do. No VAR on there. Great start to this game. Again, Liverpool take the lead. It's a lovely, wicked ball in from Trent, and Jota just didn't need to move. Really good start. Just what we needed in this game. Leipzig with the red shorts, probably a bit dodgy. Probably should have worn white with the colour clashing. Is Haaland back up front? He makes no mistake. It's 2-0 already. Wow. These tactics are working absolutely beautifully. Mane plays it back to Robertson, who launches it forward to Haaland, brings it down, couple of touches. No chance for the goalie. Exactly what we need. Fingers crossed we can get maybe 1 or 2 more and we can just start to rest some players. It's going to be massive. We've got Arsenal at the weekend as well, so it's a big game coming up. Just don't want them to get back in this game if we can help it. It's just not what we needed there. Mistake from Fabinho and Leipzig half the deficit. Really see what happened, to be honest. It's in from the right hand side. Sort of, I think that's Fabinho's fault. It's come off whoever that is. It's just rebounded off Davies, and yeah, it's this. Not a lot you can do, any kind of blame for that goal really. We just need to get our heads on now and stop the second coming. It's Angelino. Again, Alisson makes those difficult saves look so simple, doesn't he? And it's a great chance for Haaland. Oh, he should do better. Should do better. Milner on a yellow card. It's one to watch out for, potentially. But, yeah, you got Fabinho and Trent. Really are the ones you might be looking to bring off. But not at the moment. 2-1. Shakhtar leached Slavia Prague 2-0 in that other game after an early missed penalty. So, currently equal top with us, as there was a draw in the first game between Shakhtar and Leipzig as well. Olmo, oof. Is that gone for a corner? Spaniard, playmaker. Alisson again. Brings it close to his chest. Looks for that early ball, but breaks to Wijnaldum. It's great strength and speed from Mane. Great acceleration. He's still going. It's through. Will it count? It looked like it might be offside. Oh, I don't think it's going to count, you know. I think Jota, yeah, Jota was just in an offside position, was it? Or Haaland, one of the two. So Haaland's in an offside position, it hits Haaland. Yeah, that's fair enough. Okay, Pep Linders with some good advice there. Mark the man. Yeah, okay, I mean, it's good. After the first 12 minutes, I thought it would be better. But, yeah, if we can start to bring off... We just need that one more goal, and I can bring off Trent, Fabinho. At least. I mean, Trent is pretty much done already, isn't he? So we get Nat Phillips on. I think... I don't know about fullback. I think Davies probably slightly better at fullback. We can bring Phillips on for Trent. Hopefully he can do a job in there. Trent is absolutely dead, and Fabinho again is also really struggling out there. Really lacking some fitness. Do we get Woodburn on in this game? It's still only 2-1. Salah for Mane, yes. We have to use the whole squad in this game. So Robertson, but there's no one looking for that ball. Still it comes back again. Leipzig starting to turn the screw here. Oh no. And it's 2-2, but is it offside? What a moment. Goal disallowed as well. So it remains 2-1 to the Reds. Oof. Still though, Leipzig, plenty of warning signs here. Oh, will it be? It's a mistake. It must be. It's Erling Haaland. Yes! 3-1. Surely that wraps up the win. What on earth has happened there? It's a hopeful ball from Davies. What the goalkeeper is doing there, I'm not quite sure. Unreal. Unbelievable. That should be that. So hopefully that will allow me. I mean, everybody is absolutely dead, aren't they? Maybe drop Milner back into the holding midfield. I mean, you could probably put Woodburn in there. Everyone is really struggling. Smeekas could maybe get him in. Wijnaldum, Milner, Jota, Shaqiri. Maybe put Smeekas in midfield for 15 minutes. I know it's crazy, but it's just minutes. I don't want to pick up any injuries to players we don't need to. Milner for Henderson as well, potentially. Was that? Yeah, it's our last sub. That's all 5 changes, I think. Wait till we've got those 5 injured players back. Our squad's going to be looking so much better. Really struggling for players at the moment, as you can see. But regardless, a 3-1 win in the Champions League, not to be sniffed at. Could it? Ooh, fingers crossed they don't come back in. Klosterman. It's a good ball in. Oh, it's off the bar, is it? Phillips away. That should be that. 3-1 victory for the Reds then. We continue that great run of form. We're still unbeaten. Only that one draw with Slavia Prague, which wasn't too much of a disaster. And Arsenal next on the Sunday. I will see you then. Hi everyone, welcome back to the Liverpool-Arsenal Premier League game. Erling Haaland has earned himself the Young Player of the Month, and Mo Salah was runner-up in the Player of the Month. So a good couple of awards there for the Liverpool men. Looking at the lineup then, I kind of wanted to wait for you guys to have a little look and see what we're going to be doing. Trent and Fabinho are pretty tired, but with a game like Arsenal, it's tricky to have too many resting. Matip is back. Potentially, we could just give Davies a go back there. I think Trent's going to have to go in. Henderson back in as well. Haaland is again struggling for fitness. Not ideal. Can we maybe do something like that? Milner for Fabinho potentially. Fabinho is struggling again. We're really struggling with the fitness. You can see the lack of options there. Samikas potentially for Robertson, but again he's not quite 45 minutes away. So yeah, there's a few. Keita can at least come back on the bench, but there's still a few options there that we're really lacking. Say Fabinho, Haaland. I think that's as good as we're going to get it for now. Jota through the middle this time. Wijnaldum, deep line playmaker with Milner box to box. Henderson ball winning midfielder. Or do we put Milner in the defensive mid position? I think we stick Henderson in there. I think that's as good as it's going to be. Home to Arsenal. It's always a tricky one, Arsenal. They're a good side and they can turn up on any given day, but over a season, they do seem to fall away. So hopefully it's one of those days. We've had pretty good success against Arsenal at Anfield within the last few seasons, usually getting the win. And again, if we can make changes after an hour, 45 minutes maybe, then I'll certainly do that. But yeah, Trent and Robertson, there's just no backup whatsoever. I know I let Nico Williams go, but in terms of real quality, we're waiting on Samikas to find some fitness. Again, he's struggling. And yeah, it might be one of those in the transfer window, maybe next season or even the season after. We're going to have to really attack those fullback positions and give some competition and some depth. I really like James Justin. He can play left back and right back comfortably. You've got one option then for both sides, which I think is better than having a backup for each. A lot more rotation. So, not a lot going on in this game. Half an hour gone. Tierney's yellow card, the only notable event as we approach half time. Very, very quiet game. Liverpool really struggling for fitness as we keep saying. Here's the first highlight. Mane to Wijnaldum, but oh no, Lacazette finds himself with a big chance to score and does. Poor, punishes Liverpool there. Cut open. I mean, not quite sure how Nenny kind of just cuts in, and yeah, Lacazette really just destroyed whoever those two were. It's like Kabak, Ozan Kabak again. Yeah, not our dream team. You wait till we get Van Dijk and Gomez back, but I think we can afford one bad result. I'd rather not lose at home, but we've had such a good start to the season that a draw or a loss here or there isn't really the end of the world. Salah into Mane. He does. He sneaks it in. I thought the chance had gone, but Mane finds a way through. Milner starting off that attack through to Mo Salah, who gained some real distance and a great ball through. But Bellerin looks like he's kind of cut the ball out, but not dealt with it properly. So yeah, probably going to put that down to the Spaniard in terms of who to blame from an Arsenal point of view. But I'd have taken that at half time, 100%. Going 1-0 down on the 43rd, but 47 minutes, right back in this game. Again, a draw would not be the worst result in the world. In terms of the bench, we've got Shaqiri. Haaland potentially could feature. Keita I don't think is quite ready yet. But yeah, Haaland and Shaqiri look like the two that we can introduce. So it's Trent into Salah then. He guts round lovely. Is that off the post? It is. Oh, expect him to do more with that. Aubameyang into Ceballos. Over to Xhaka and Bellerin. Still possession on the edge of the box. It's a good ball through and Aubameyang cuts in. Liverpool asleep at the back. And we go again. We go behind in this game. We might have to make some changes here. So, as I say, Mane is struggling. We could put Jota on the left and Haaland through the middle. That's probably a good start. Maybe go a little bit more attackive as well. I think very attacking is always a bit too much. You tend to concede pretty quick after doing that. Oh, Trent with a great attempt. We'll put Fabinho on for him because he's just really struggling. It's a corner then. Not sure what the hold up is. Leads to nothing. Can we get Shaqiri on for Salah? Probably. Salah is struggling a bit there for energy. Really, we need to go for it now. 10 minutes left. 2-1 down in this game. We'll see where this leads to, but we might have to go all out in a moment. Kabak into Shaqiri. Henderson, Wijnaldum through to Shaqiri with... Whoa, my word, what a goal! Would you believe that? Is that a volley? What a goal! Kabak, Shaqiri, plays it back to Henderson, to Wijnaldum. And Shaqiri with an absolutely insanity. What an effort. Left-footed volley. Unreal. I'm going to keep it as attacking. I want this winner. Oh, what a goal. What an impact from the substitute. What a finish. A player for me, Shaqiri, should get so many more minutes, whether that's through bad form or injuries. He's got so much ability. What a player to have in your ranks to bring on off the bench. What a goal that was. Again, if you've come back from behind twice, I think a draw is a very good result, and I will take that every day of the week. Slightly disappointing not to continue the 100% run in the Premier League, but we maintain first position, 2 points ahead of Chelsea with the same games played. And we've got Shakhtar straight away in the Champions League in that third group game. So I believe Shakhtar most likely did win that last game. So we're both level on 4 points. So the winner of this game is gonna have a big opportunity to put a real foot in the knockout stages. There we go. Leipzig and Slavia are on 1 point apiece. Liverpool and Shakhtar on 4. If we can get to 7, with Shakhtar still on 4, there's a real opportunity there to get 1 foot in the knockout round, and we might be able to start resting some players for those, maybe the 5th and the 6th Champions League group stage game if we're already through, which would be a real help to give these players a bit of a break, because we've been playing the same 11, 12, 13 players weekly. So yeah, it's been a bit of a struggle. But Shakhtar up next. Man United are the match at the weekend as well. So thick and fast these big games are coming. Join me then for Shakhtar. Hi everyone, welcome back to the Liverpool Shakhtar game. A massive game as I mentioned just a moment ago. I've had to make again a lot of changes to this team. Henderson has had to drop out, Mane, Trent, Robertson, Salah, really struggling for fitness. Fabinho's going to come in at right back and Keita is fully recovered from COVID and he's going to make his first appearance of the season. Tsimikas also probably his first start I believe as well. So big game coming up as I say. It's one you can't really afford to lose. Shakhtar could disappear into the distance in control of this group, but a win here would be a massive step to the knockout round. Let's see how we get on. Again, that back four is definitely dodgy. Fabinho obviously at right back, Kabak, Tsimikas. It's not ideal, but it's just all we have at the moment. Man United at the weekend, we have to have Trent and Robbo fit and ready for that game. So an early corner, Shaqiri, Fabinho picks it up. Nothing this time. The other game in this group should be Leipzig against Slavia Prague. I can't see the score. Oh, there it is, 0-0. Yep. So we'll keep an eye on that one. They're both on a point at the moment. A winner for that game as Leipzig just score could bring them back into contention in this group, depending on the result in this game. But I think the loser of that game has got a big uphill battle to get back in this group. Can we find a way through? We've been so good normally at taking the lead. In that Arsenal game last time, we managed to come back from behind twice, which is not something we've had to do this season. But can we take the lead in this one? It's Fabinho into the box. It's a great block from Shakhtar's defender there, but Keita, Wijnaldum and Tsimikas off the bar. It's a good save from the goalie in the Shakhtar in between the posts, but no, it's a great save. 0-0 it remains. Really having to use the squad to its full capacity at the minute. We're still missing some big players. Tsimikas was struggling for fitness, but you know he's not played a game basically this season. So other than coming on in midfield for a little cameo, I think the only way to get him up to fitness is to play him. To be honest. Says Jota, nothing this time. Tsimikas picks up in left back. It's a good run from the Greek. Gets the ball in, but headed away. Keita playing well. Tsimikas, no, not this time. Some good possession for Liverpool. Matip on the yellow card, which is not ideal. One place we are struggling is centre back, as it's become so famous. But this season, Jota picks up the goal again, and it's 1-0 to Liverpool. Let's rewatch that goal back. So Tsimikas with the ball across. Shaqiri into Jota. It's a great. I don't know if it was meant, but if it was, it's a great ball. Jota with an easy finish. Great player to have, Jota and Shaqiri. Really good backups in those positions. As we know, Jota can play anywhere across that front three. So great signing from Liverpool this summer. He was. Ooh, almost doubling his and Liverpool's lead there. Leipzig, I think, have just flashed up to go 2-0 up. That should be Slavia out and dead and buried in this group stage now. I think the only point they picked up was against us in that first game, so maybe they will take some points off the other two at home as well. But away they have lost 2 on the bounce. Looks like anyway. So another half like that would be very nice. 10 shots to 2, expected goals, shots on target, corners, possession. All in our favour at the moment, so Shaqiri with a ball in. Haaland probably should do better for his standards. Did come on into this team like a house on fire and has struggled for fitness and bits and pieces over the last few weeks. So it'd be good to see him get a good run in the team and start getting some goal scoring form again, because what a player he can be. So we don't muck about a bit too much about there. Shaqiri really finding anyone with that searching ball. Again, good possession from Shakhtar, but not really going anywhere with it currently. Wijnaldum then finds its way to Jota. Oh, it's a great jinking run, but probably should find a man rather than go for the shot in that position. Fabinho is starting to struggle, as are a few others. So we got Salah could probably make an appearance. Woodburn as well. Milner also is really struggling. Maybe Henderson can give us 15 minutes in this game. I think that's 4 subs. Can we make any more? Everyone else looks fairly okay at the moment. I'll leave it there for now. I know it's only 1-0, but even if they could just come on and do a job and run after a player that 5-10% more than the person they're replacing, then it's got to be a positive substitution. You know, we're not really looking for a goal. We just want to keep this game in our hands, really. Keita. Trent's going to go on in CDM for me for about 5-10 minutes. That sub does ever actually go through. I think it did in the end. Hopefully this just peters out into a slow, boring 1-0 win. Which is exactly what we ordered. Yes. There we go then. So a 1-0 win against Shakhtar. Again, we're struggling with fitness and injuries. Man United up next. It's a really big game. The biggest game in English football still for me. So catch me then. We'll see you in a moment. Hi everyone, welcome back to the Liverpool Man United game, and again it's the same old story. Matip, Tsimikas, Keita, Shaqiri, Haaland, Fabinho and Jones all not ready to play. Gomez is just about okay for the bench, so hopefully he'll be back in the next few weeks. But yeah, again we're going to have to go over Davies, Kabak backed centre-back partnership, Jota through the middle. Potentially we can get Haaland, Shaqiri and Keita running this game, but yeah, they're all, again as I said, fitness really struggling, guys, for just purely the lack of options that we've got. Everyone having to play a lot of minutes, so it's going to be a tough game. Home to Man United, really improved this season under Roddy, haven't they, with Rashford and Bruno Fernandes really pulling the side forward. Obviously at the back I don't think they're quite as strong, and in midfield they're missing 1 or 2 for me, but they've got some players that can hurt you for sure. So Fernandes, Rashford, Martial, Pogba, Van der Beek, Shaw and Wan-Bissaka both having good seasons as well. But you'd think Tuanzebe, Lindelof, Mata, probably players you could get at the moment, so we'll see what happens. But Mata had a good memories of Anfield, scoring a couple of goals here in a famous win for United. The less said about that, the better. So can't wait till we can just improve this team, get the summer budget, ship some more out, get rid of the people that are out on loan, more money coming into this team, and give us actual options to put on the bench and in that first 11. Milner into Mane. Does it count though? It looked like he was from an offside position to me. I think it's going to count. What a great start. So it's Milner into Trent. He looked offside, but Trent... Milner, no, he was fine. He was fine. What a start to this game. Mane gives Liverpool the lead against their oldest rivals. Or their fiercest rivals, if not their oldest. Oh, it's a good start from the Reds. Come on. The red side of Merseyside lead the red side of Manchester. It's a good start. As I say, there's 1 or 2 players that I would definitely have in there. You know, Milner, Jota, Kabak, Davies. Wouldn't usually be starting for me, but it's a great start to this game. Early kickoff in this weekend's group of fixtures. See if we can have a league table up instead. That might be a bit more interesting than a score that we already know. So yeah, Man United 17 points as it stands, but again, if they won this game and we lost, they'd be ahead. So huge game in terms of title race after only 8 games. Still, games against your direct opponents can be huge. And Man City miles behind. Just noticing on that table, 11 points from 7 games. Absolutely miles behind. Obviously, a game in hand, but really, you'd expect them to be neck and neck with ourselves, even at this early stage. So Wijnaldum really struggling. Maybe Keita's going to step in there. That's good. We've still got Fabinho, Haaland, Shaqiri, which we could potentially pick from. Can we get another goal in this game? Milner. Robertson. It's a bit messy. Milner comes out with it. Plays it back to Keita, who finds Trent. Can he get a ball in? Oh, should have been. Oh, it's a goal. It's Trent. It's 2-0. Where on earth has that come from? It is really, really messy play all over the place. De Gea makes the save. Mane cuts it back across. Milner, very similar to that goal we conceded in the first game where it just bounced off of Davies. It just rebounds off the United defender and falls perfectly into Trent's feet. And that's 2-0 to Liverpool in this game. Wow. So let's have a look. We've got Salah, we've got Milner, and we've got Trent, who are all struggling. So Salah, you'd think Shaqiri could do a job there. Milner, you'd probably go with Fabinho. And you can swap him around for Henderson. And Trent, although he has just scored, do we keep him on? I think we probably can. I might just put Matip back there. I think that will be okay. Oh no, we've made enough subs now. Okay, we're going to keep Trent on. That's good. At least we've made a couple of good changes in there. Fabinho and Shaqiri, not exactly weakening the side, are they? 2-0 to the Reds then. And what would be, again, almost a faultless start to this Premier League campaign. Memories of when we went on to win the league. 3-0. Mane makes it 3. It's the second of the game for Mane. Man United just have not shown up at all, have they? Keita, a great ball through. A player I probably would have looked to get rid of at the start of the season had he not been out of action. But he's really stepped up and he's really playing well. Fingers crossed Keita can keep this up and we can see the best of him, which is something we haven't seen in a Liverpool shirt in real life from Naby Keita. Not at all. Can we make it 4? We can! What a goal from Shaqiri! My goodness me. Again he comes off the bench and again he scores an absolutely world-class goal. Fabinho into Shaqiri, one touch, absolutely bangs it with his left foot. What a goal! And it's Liverpool 4, Manchester United 0. One for the ages. One will be remembered for years and years and years. 4-0 victory. Will it get any worse for the visitors? Davies and Ozan have done a great job back there. Henderson, Keita, Jota, Shaqiri looking again. Liverpool not happy with a 4-0 lead and pushing for a 5th. United just not over the shop. Oh, Diallo, decent chance, but Alisson, good save. A couple of minutes left in this game then. Shaqiri finds Jota. Will it be 5? Oh, he's hit the bar. How has he not put that in the net? I can't believe he's missed it. To not even have to play Haaland for a minute. Again, Samuel, if you're watching, hope you enjoyed this one. Too little too late from United down this right hand side. Peters out to a throw in and that should be that. That should be all she wrote. 4-0 victory for Liverpool. What a win. That's got to be the performance of the season so far. Absolutely incredible performance, an incredible result. And that feels like a natural place to leave it. We play Aston Villa in 2 weeks' time. The international break is upon us, so I will see you back again soon. Take care, everybody. Keep it Southern Scouser.